This is Damon Stevens with the Fundamental Builders. Today is Thursday, June 2nd, 2022, and this is a stock market update for our trades of the day. And it was a great market today. The rally continues, but just be careful as we're coming into Friday and into the week. There's some resistance potentially up ahead, and just want to make sure that if there's any type of a pullback that you're prepared for it. And as we go into this weekend, and also we should get some news on the Feds on Friday as well, right before the market opens. So that could possibly influence things as well. So just careful if you're trading out there Friday. That way you can close out a great week of trading. So looking at the overall market today, you can see the Dow Jones closed up 1.33%, NASDAQ up 2.69%, and S&P 500 up 1.84%. Look at our heat map here, very green across the board. So our FANG stocks did well, lots of money moving to tech. Tesla did awesome. Amazon, just across the board. I mean, you could just almost pick any of the tech stocks and you did well today. Just hoping for a continuation play on there. You'll look at the charts as we get into them and see kind of what our levels are and kind of what we're looking at. Looking at the scanner, nothing really hit, as far as small cap or anything that was traded today. Looking at the, as we come into the max Payne and we come out to close out this week. You see here the max Payne for stock options for calls and puts is 408, and we're currently closing out at 417.97, so we're above the Payne level. And you see here that looking at here, the red is the puts. So you want obviously the short markets, the puts want to come down here, and the calls are the green lines. And so you can see this peak. You had quite a few people short in the market. 391 was kind of the goal, and that was the highest peak here. The second one was at 400, and here we're sitting up here closer to this upper end. So anybody who's in calls looking for this to continue to play here, we may, reward those who have calls outstanding, tomorrow. And it very likely we could come to this 420 area or 421 tomorrow. So we'll see how it plays out, unless, some news comes out or they don't like what the Feds have to say about the economy tomorrow morning, then, obviously things could change and we could reward, and come into this max Payne area, which is basically hurting all the people in the call area and the put area. So we'll be watching that. Looking at the futures here, as the night continues, this is a 4-day chart, a 4-hour chart, and you see this is our upper resistance line here. This is what I was talking about, where we may come into, where this might back off here. We'll see, overnight, if we break through this area, you see we're right above it, right on that trend line. We also have a resistance line here at 4202.25, and a lot of people say, hey, there's no resistance lines, but if you look at, this is where they come from, looking at price, where price was rejected, and that's where you look for those possible resistance areas. And we can go back here as well and past, and we could find more resistance areas. So that's where that number is coming from, just in case you're wondering. So it was rejected here, pulled back, found support on the 50, pull back up here and see if we bust through this. If we can bust through this, 4303 would be the next level on here. Looking on so Friday, here's the things that could have possibly affected. So we have non-farm payrolls at 8:30 Eastern, unemployment rate at 8:30 as well. So those two things could possibly affect it. But otherwise, we'll go to next week, and this core CPI next Friday could also affect the market. But in the meantime, if there's no reaction tomorrow, we could obviously keep the rally going on. We're going to earnings. So Thursday, CrowdStrike, Lululemon, Okta, those are all the ones for closing out on Thursday night. So those will be, the ones I'll be looking at in the morning to see if there's anything to trade on some of these in the morning. Looking at Google here, so Google continues to rally up here. You can see we had this mapped out here, 2372 possible resistance, as well as the 50-day moving average 2409. So that's kind of the goal now, is to hit that 2409. You can see here that we just closed right above this last candle yesterday. So Google continues to just climb up here, just really a rock star here in the market. Amazon climbing as well, and we mapped out this double bottom, and so the goal was really around that 50-day moving average 2580, and also at the beginning of the week we had posted that the 50-day moving average should be the goal that these stocks are working towards, where they might possibly find some resistance, but that should be where they're headed, and that's exactly what's happened this week. Apple, we broke the 150. We talked about this yesterday. We're kind of stuck at that 150. We broke it. Now we're going to look for continuation play up to this 154.93 or 155 area. Nvidia rocketing too. So looking to rally up here to 199, maybe 200 area and break out. So Nvidia is looking great as well. Facebook 50-day moving averages at 204, 205 area. So looking for continuation play there. Everything's blowing through that 20. So nice bulls run right now going on. Shopify a little bit slower. It hasn't even broke this first candle, which I thought maybe this was a double bottom too. A little bit weak. I'm not that impressed with Shopify. We'll see if it can move towards that 50-day moving average, but right now it's kind of stagnant. LRCX, nice rally up here, broke the 100, pulled back, consolidated, and now trying to make another tip at that. Looking for a breakout above 527. RK sitting here under resistance above the 20 though for a few days here, so that's very bullish. So we'll look for a breakout either maybe Friday or next week, and maybe head towards 48 to 50. Berkshire pull back a little bit, sitting on our lower trend line here, and so we'll see if it just can hold that, staying under the 20. It needs to break 315 to get going here. Again, subscribe, if you like this channel, if we're providing value to you, definitely like it, hit the smash like button, subscribe, and share our videos with others so that we can all, work together and make money together. The dollar index sitting here right above the 50 here, kind of sandwiched between the 50 and the 20. Been there for about a week, so not much change there. Gold trying to rally up here, got back over the 20 and the 200. Kind of a sandwich between the 50 and the 100. Came up to our resistance line that we had set there for 1868, which is where we hit twice. And we've also hit it back here and over here, back in February, and it was resistance here that we never hit back in November. So just looking to see if we can break out above this 1876 area. VIX continues to pull back, which is what we're liking. See if we can continue to pull back. It could bounce off this 200. You can see here, we routed off that 200 before. So bounced through it and pulled back up. So just be careful on that 200. If we hit it tomorrow morning at 2411, it is possible for a bounce. Or if we break through, then that'll help the market continue to rally. SPY on the 4-hour, see just been kind of trending up here. So doing well, sitting right here at the 100-day movement average on a 4-hour. So we got to break through that 417.73 area. On a 1-day, we're sitting right below the 50. So again, we got to break up above that 418 area. And then on a weekly, you can see that we pulled down, touched the 50 on the weekly, and rallying up towards the 50 and the 20. So the next goal on that line in the sand would be 423. Break 423, then 430 would be the next goal. Triple Qs above the 20, headed up towards the 50. So looking for a continuation play up to 318, 319. Semiconductors rallying up as well. Hit our resistance line at 249. Got to break that 249 so we can head up to 255 to 260. IWM doing nice and strong here. 4 days, 5 days above the 20. Just barely broke the 50. If we can hold this for through the week Friday here, then hit 190. Should be able to rally up to at least in the 195, 196. Financials above the 20, sandwich between the 20 and the 50 for a week now. Looking for a breakout above this 3560 area for continuation play. Healthcare, I pulled down under the 20. We pulled back up. We're back above, the 20 and the 200. So that's good. We're sandwiched between there and the 50 and the 100. So looking for a breakup above 133, get this going again. XLE, energy. So we kind of flattened out here after hitting a new high. So this second day just kind of flat. As long as we stay above 86.50, we got support. We've got to break 90 if we want to rally again. Bitcoin sitting here right in our little zone here, below the 20 right now. So we'll see what happens this weekend. Right now, it's not looking so good. Looks like we're going to still be flat here, maybe flat for a long time. And Bitcoin's done that from time to time, where it'll just sit there and just kind of basically just sit here in a zone or a range, a tight range here for a while. Ethereum, same thing, under the 20-day moving average, just sitting here in this range. So that's our cryptos or stocks. This is Thursday, so this is the last video you'll have for the week. Because tomorrow's Friday, that'll be the weekend, and then we'll bring you, preparation on Sunday for the week ahead. That way you're ready to hit the ground running, and we continue to play this out for you so you can share with us. Please join our Discord. It's free, and we post our numbers out there. You can get the link at finwealthlive.com if you want to go ahead and join us, and we will love to have you join us. There's also free training out there on our website, so definitely take advantage of that. And have a great weekend, and we'll start again on Monday.